Hi, my name is Sheila Snow, and I'm from Vernon, British Columbia. And I am a craniosacral therapist with a foundation in bodywork, deep tissue muscle work, injury treatment work. I like to think of craniosacral as a treatment when you think of your body being twisted like a wet mop, and craniosacral helps to release and unwind from the inside out. It's a very gentle, very subtle form of body work with very profound results. Craniosacral training I began about 5 months after massage, and that training came to me naturally. It was something that I was doing with my hands before I even knew what the training was. I could feel the cranial bones moving. I could feel the fluid moving through the body, and I had no idea what it was. And I talked to a teacher of mine, and she said, well, that's the cranial rhythm. You're feeling the craniosacral fluid. So people come to see me when they're in a lot of pain, or if they can't walk, or if they're really crooked, or if they just need an emotional uplift. Sometimes people just need to be pushed to the next plateau. Sometimes they just get stuck on a level and they need to be moved to that next place. Oftentimes people will come for that. This may bring tears to my eyes. That's a little boy here in Vernon. His name is Jacob, and he's 8 years old, and he was my friend's son. And I saw a picture of him. I only knew her at the time, and I saw a picture of him, and I saw something in his eyes wasn't right. I said, you know, I need to see your son. I need to do some craniosacral on him. I think I can help him. And she said, oh really, why? What's wrong? What's going on? And I said, well, I can see something in his eyes, and it looks like he's got a lot of strain in his neck. And so I saw him, and I went to work on him, and he could feel the release in his head, and his neck was moving, and he just was so happy to be receiving the work. And he had a lot of change in his cranium. Was actually in his upper cervical vertebra were actually pushing into the brain stem and causing restriction on his brain. So I had referred her to a chiropractor as well in town, and he took x-rays of the little boy and saw that the skull was actually pushing up into his brain. And through my working with him and helping to release and unwind the cranial bones, and the chiropractor adjusting his spine, his eye function is way better, his clarity is way better, his brain is developing better, and his position in his head and his neck are completely different. And he's a different little boy, and developmentally it would have caused him problems. He would not have been normal growing up. He would have had problems, and now, bless his little soul, he's going to be just fine. Thanks for listening to me and checking out my profile. If you have any questions or you'd like to book an appointment, feel free to give me a call. You can send me an email as well. And even if you'd just like to inquire about my work, I'm open to talking to you as well.